Hi, this is CASPA, and this is Arena D&B. Party tonight was great. I really enjoyed it. Big place, very responsive. It's good to play a lot of different style of tunes within dubstep, like the harder stuff, the old school, and the new school. It was nice. It was really good. It was good. It's a good feeling. I mean, it's the biggest party I've played in Romania before. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
CASPA.
You travel the world quite a lot and you meet a lot of people, and I think you don't, as an artist, no matter who you are, I don't think you realise how much impact you have on people's lives with music. Music is people's lives, and it's what they kind of live for, if I'm honest. And whether you're up or down, and when people sort of say things to you about how you help them through a hard time or just a good time, and they remember it, and it's what sticks in their head, whether it's like the Fabric Live CD, which is a constant thing for me. It's like it's their Bible to like dance music in general, let alone dubstep. And I just think, you know, you're just on the path to kind of just do what you do. And I think along the way you don't realise how many people's lives you affect, you know what I mean? And how many people's lives you change. It's only when you step back and things become a little bit quiet, you realise that, geez man, it's been such a great journey. But then you feel like, well, I feel like I haven't really started yet.
CASPA.
When I first started doing the music, all I wanted to do was be respected. That was it. As long as someone could come up to me, shake my hand and say, I love what you do, I love your label. That for me was like, it was the ultimate. It was like, I wanted to be the Goldie of drum and bass, you know, but of dubstep, you know. The Andy C, Ram Records, Goldies, Metalheads, DJ Hype, True Players. I wanted to be like CASPA Dubplies. And that was my goal. I was like, them guys are respected, what they've done over the years in the scene. I just kind of, all I wanted to do was be respected. And yeah, just tick it off the box. And I think it gets to a point where you just, like I said, you just put your head down, you just keep going and keep going. And then at some point you stand up and look up and see what's going on, and you realise a change needs to happen. And I think that's the point I'm at right now. And I feel like where the music's gone and where it's going, I want to take it on another path. And that's where I come up with the idea of the 500 thing. I want to take it back to how it started. I want to take it back to the feeling of just very intimate, very personal, very up close, just good music. Like, forget who's DJing, forget the name, forget what they've done. Just, is it good music? Is it being represented on a good sound system and the way that people should hear it? Yes, yes. That's the first two boxes you've got to tick. Then the DJ, okay, who is it? All right, it's CASPA. You know what I mean? So it's kind of trying to educate people and trying to just, it's kind of an old school mentality, but I think it's really missing right now in dance music. And I feel like I think people get caught up in the hype and there's no substance. And I feel like it's taking it back to the substance and what it's about, you know? And that's what I'm trying to do with the whole 500 projects. And my plan is to take it worldwide. I'm starting in America because my fan base there is really good and they understood the vision straight away. But at no point am I stopping. I'm trying to take it everywhere. I'm trying to bring it back to Romania. I started Dubplies in 2004 officially. I saw from early on, if you was quiet as a DJ, as an artist, you was always backed by the brand of your label. So I kind of saw that and I was like, you know, early on I was like, I'm going to start a label and I'm going to bring through new artists. I signed Rusco and Elwiz and N-Type and a bunch of other guys, early MLK. And I saw that as a way of being my ticket, because I'm not a DJ or producer, so I saw it as my ticket through to get there. So that was always my sort of ticket in, was my label, you know. But it would come to a point where I become so busy with everything and I started to really do a lot of bookings and DJing where I didn't feel like I had the time anymore to really concentrate on the label, but I didn't want to stop it. So I needed someone to understand my vision and what I was trying to do, who is a very similar character to me. And along my journey, I met a guy called Mr. Gary J, as he's known. And we just connected. We had the same sort of ideas and visions and kind of our outlook on things. And yeah, I just said to him, look, I want you to be involved in what I'm doing. And I want you to be a part of it. I want you to help grow it, and I can see how I know how you work and your work ethic and values, and it's very similar to me. So we just come together, and it was kind of like a great time, because where I just become so busy, he kind of just took up the slack where I couldn't be there and just get the stuff done behind the scenes. And to be honest, he's like, you know, he's sitting over there, but I'm not going to big him up too much. But he's a behind the scenes hero. You know, if it wasn't for him, then I think Dub Police might have just gone quiet for a good 3-4 years. It's very important to have good people behind you who believe in what you're doing and understand it. My family didn't get it in the beginning. My dad was like, what is this music? I don't understand it. And I was like, well, you used to listen to punk. How can you not understand it? It's very similar, you know what I mean? It's like music for the people, but eventually I think people come around. But yeah, I've had quite, as far as my family, my wife and my friends, they've been very supportive. It's been a lot. It's been very easy on that side of things. I moved to America. I lived in LA for 4 months. I lived there in 2012, and I kind of wanted to go there to where it was really blowing up and exploding, to put myself in a situation to see what was going on and how it was moving. And in 4 months, I really learned a lot of things. And I come back home, and then this year decided to go back to Denver and stay there. Stayed there for 4 months. 3 and a bit, and kind of soaked it in a bit and done some shows around different places, and just kind of, you know, why not? The opportunity's there to move places and do stuff, and that's the thing with the music, it's very accessible. You can kind of base yourself somewhere and still DJ, you know, which is a great opportunity, and I'm just taking it on board and enjoy doing it. But I think, you know, for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be based in London, just concentrate on building what we have with Dub Police and just keep it moving for another 10 years.